Hey everybody, it's a beautiful Sunday morning and I have to go to Lowe's, get some yard stuff, so gonna make it quick. Here we go. Alright, got everything I needed for a day of house projects.
Feeding the yard today. Trying to make it green. Yay! What are we doing, Beeb?
Cleaning the deck that Ricky got muddy all winter.
Yeah, so you can see all the little footprints of mud. Very dirty. Ricky's chapped, he can't come outside. So what are you using?
It's like a Clorox deck cleaner.
Okay.
It's like one part this bleach deck cleaner, one part water. You spray it on and let it sit real good, and then just hose it off.
Cool.
Should do the trick.
Oh, it smells like bleach. Fresh mulch, and we're trying some rock.
I think the rock's gonna work out.
Yeah, it looks really good.
As long as I can get it to stay, I'll just weed whack around it and mow so I miss it, and then in the spring we'll like reset them so they look fresh again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Looks good.
I'm taking a vacation day tomorrow for work part 2.
Okay.
I've got the bug.
We watched
On what?
that abduction movie with Taylor Lautner that came out in like 2011 that was filmed in Pittsburgh.
Stop moving.
That was actually pretty good.
I'm filming from your shoulders up.
The Magic
You're welcome.
Barber. You want to get my massive pecs?
Not due for you. I just put hair up.
Anyway, we're over at Mom and Dad's for some porch dinner, and Chris was in desperate need of a haircut.
Feel the top and see. Yeah. You can still kind of see it, but you know.
You admiring your work?
No, I'm sending it to Gab.
Let's see it, Chris.
I think it looks good.
Let's see the new haircut. Not bad. Quarantine fresh. We're getting very good at porch dinners. Porch dinner number 2 for the weekend.
We just travel around and eat
You
outside.
just eat on people's porches. It looks delicious.
So hard.
Hey, I thought I'd give everybody a tour of my office because it's where I do all my work during the day. It's where I do all the editing for the video. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to check it out. Something for everyone to see where I spend most of my time in my house. Alright, so here it is in all of its majestic glory. I'll start over here by the computer. So I'm editing the video for today. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. Over YouTube, and these are the 3 screens that I use for work every day. Helps me so I can like see my email and work on different projects at the same time, pull information from one to another, and then at the end of the day, this computer screen turns into my gaming monitor because it's the curved 27-inch Samsung, and it's awesome. Above me here, I have my Pirate skateboard. I have my Pittsburgh skyline. And I've got my Pittsburgh Skyline clock that Chris got me for Christmas for my birthday one time. And it's right half of the year because I usually forget to change it for daylight savings. I've got some pictures here this is from Ocean City and a bunch of friends when we were at Hocking Hills together. This is a 3D printed wind turbine that my friend Margaret made when we were working on the Wind magazine at work together. This is a bison from Wall Drug, South Dakota when we went out west the first time. I've got a mini Pittsburgh skyline. I've got my Funkos BB-8 and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Here I've got poker chips from $1 Million Cowboy Bar in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I've got my manta ray from our friend trip to Sarasota, Florida. So those are some of my desk trinkets. This is my baseball corner. I've got PNC Park skyline. PNC Park skyline signed by some players. Bill Mazeroski Hall of Fame plate, induction plate. I got my Grand Marshal Mickey Mouse ears that I've shown you about before in a video. Pirates banner. Former Steelers owner Dan Rooney's autograph and former Steelers coach Bill Cowher's autograph from a terrible towel. I've got a few signed baseballs up here. This one here is from the New York Yankees pitcher when he first was pitching with the Pittsburgh Pirates, Garrett Cole. My first time going to spring training in Florida, Eric and I got his autograph at one of the games. I've got some of my favorite players' bobbleheads, my Steelers lamp, my off-brand Steelers lamp, Pittsburgh football. It's fun because you can do this. Make it come on. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. This is the 2015 Pittsburgh Penguins roster from a Pittsburgh artist who does these illustrations. I just thought that was really cool. I have my framed patents of a baseball and a baseball mitt from Jack. A super cool thing for my office. This is one of my favorite parts. This is my wall of soccer scarves from various games and things that we've been to, because my buddies and I love going to US soccer games and MLS soccer games. So I've got a few here. This one's from the Cleveland chapter of the American Outlaws. This is from the USA-Mexico game a few years ago. This is a Columbus Crew scarf, my MLS team. This is from USA Guatemala, my first soccer game I ever went to in 2016 in Columbus. Such a good game. This is the Pittsburgh Riverhounds, I think they're the USL? Yeah, the United Soccer League? I think so. But they're the Pittsburgh team. They're my guys. I have this Great Lakes Chillwave Double IPA. They're old art for one of my favorite beers in Great Lakes. It's this wood plaque. It's super cool. I have this 50s style retro Pittsburgh skyline frame, which is an art print done by one of the guys that is the director and producer for the Pittsburgh Dad YouTube series. He put this together and like put it on Twitter and was like, hey, check this out. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, make this a print. So he's like, you really want this? And he made a Kickstarter, and the proceeds I think went to help the shows, but I had to get one. It was super cool. This is my Pens banner, updated for all the Stanley Cups, 2016, 2017 most recently. Hopefully we can get another one soon. This is a poster I made for one of the friend Christmas parties. I made one for myself and my friend Carl too, because it's all the breweries, some of our favorite breweries in Cleveland. Great Lakes, Nano Brew, Masthead, a bunch of these we've been to. And then this one right here is what we named the beer that we make. This is a Pittsburgh illustration poster that I got a few years ago for Christmas. It has some of the coolest things. I love the art style. It's Mr. Rogers, some Heinz ketchup from Annie Brothers Sandwich. What else we got in here? We have the giant duck that was at the point. Brown's helmet right there sinking in the river. We got Heinz Field, PNC Park. Yeah, so this is one of the coolest things. Every time you look at it, you can see something different. And then the last thing I have over here is our caricature of me, Jack, and Carl from when we were in Ocean City a few years ago. And we were walking the boards at night, and Jack was like, hey, this guy's doing characters, and he said it's only $20 for color. And we were like, really? That seems cheap. And the guy was like, oh, as was after we sat down, the guy was like, oh, it's $20 per person. So we got a $60 caricature of the three of us, and we each have one hanging in different parts of our houses. So this one's in my office, just watching me work every day. So that's some of the cool stuff hanging in my office. I love it. It's one of my favorite rooms in my house. All the memorabilia, the sports stuff is super cool. I have some other stuff I didn't show you, some bobbleheads, some commemorative beer bottle glasses, some baseball field dirt, different things like that. We have, and then just regular office stuff. But one of the coolest features of my office that it doubles as my gaming room is the fact that Siri can do this. Hey Siri, change my office lights to purple.
Okay, purple it is.
Yeah. Hey Siri, change my office lights to green.
Okay, green.
Hey Siri, change my office lights to red.
Okay, red it is.
Alright, later guys. Hey Siri, turn my office lights off.